Let's see, that ball, it's backed out of there and picked up by Gonzalez. Matias Gonzalez. Crushing a neck shot down to the boards, looking to get it up to Azaro, but the first one to get to it looks like it's going to be Elizalde. Elizalde, open back shot, leaves the ball on the field. Nero trying to get there. Now it's stolen away by Magoo Laprida. Laprida on that gray mare. Still has the ball somehow. Now he overrides. That was a John Eicher neck shot there. And it's picked up by Elizalde. Facundo, open back shot into Nero's horse. Nero with another open back shot, sending it over. Azaro takes a swipe at it, picks it up, and it's stolen away by Juan Martin Nero. He hits it down the field, coming in to make the play is going to be Gonzalez. Gonzalez, that worked out well because Facundo's got it now. Facundo Pires takes his shot on goal, fires it right down there, looking good. Will it go? What a play right there. Facundo sends it through, takes back the lead, makes the score 7-6. Facundo showing us why he's one of the best in the world. Now the ball's back in. Nero is there. Juan Martin Nero gets the ball turned around, and he still has control of it. Juan Martin works it past midfield now. Juan Martin taking that ball out of the air, keeping it to himself. And it's kicked by a horse. It's going to be picked up by Facundo Pires. Facundo checking down now, keeping the ball to himself. He sends Magoo Laprida forward. Facundo checks his six. Now he fires a pass up there looking for Azaro. Azaro drops on the line, running hard, letting that horse open up. And it's backed by Juan Martin Nero. Nero, his shot to be picked up. Juan Martin Nero back on the ball. Nero with a deep neck shot looking for Polito Pires. Polito lets the ball hit the boards. And he checks up, keeping it to himself. He's on the line. Facundo coming in to make a play on him. Polito leaves the ball for Nero. The Emperor on the ball. Gets it past midfield now. Checks his surroundings. And unleashes a pass down the field looking for Victor Vargas. Vargas tries to get there. He does so. Victor Vargas looking good. But it's going to be just wide over the back line. So we'll have a knock-in down the north end by Zacara. Facundo, miscues there, leaves it for Azaro. Azaro lays a neck shot back up to Facundo. Facundo lets that horse open up, gets it past midfield, centers it up very nicely now. Facundo by himself, running down. Facundo Pires looking good out of the air, stabs that one, and sends it just wide. That was still really awesome. So, we'll have a Lechuza knock-in. Nero decides to keep it to himself. He's got Elizalde to the left, and he's all by himself. Now, he lays the wood on it, sends it down, gets it past midfield, it drops, and it's going to be picked up by Facundo Pires. Out of the air, Elizalde out of the air. What an awesome play that was, too. Facundo stealing it away, keeping it to himself. Looking to put one more on the board before the end of the chukker. Facundo right there, deep neck shot, centers it back up. But it's going to have too much on road wide, so that'll do it for chukker number 4. We'll be back in a moment to start with that this week. All right, umpire calls play, and Nero knocks the ball back in. Juan Martin keeping it to himself. Now, he fires a strong shot past midfield, looking to get it up there for Polito, but on the defense will be Magoo Laprida. Laprida on the near side with the near side tail. Elizalde takes a swipe at it, and it's stolen away by Polito. Polito picks that ball up on the bounce inside the 60 now. Polito reaching back, can't get there. And it's back, and Nero is there to pick it up. Juan Martin Nero almost has it stolen away by Facundo. Nero fires a shot at goal and puts it straight on through. What a nice play right there to break. All right, the ball's back into play. It stopped in the middle. Facundo with the open back shot. trying to get it down there. Elizalde tails that ball back to the south. Facundo, first one to get to it. He gets some help from Magoo, taking out the man. Facundo gets that ball turned all the way back around. Facundo fires a huge shot down the field, looking to put one in from there. But Elizalde, man, down. Took out that goalpost.
It's on the way.
Umpire asking for a proper throw in here. Now he puts it in. He goes all the way through. And it's going to be Lechuza. Lechuza takes his shot, sends it straight on through, breaking the tie, taking back the lead, making the score 8-7. All right, the ball's back into play. It is picked up by Facundo Pierce. Facundo letting that horse run. He takes the man on the hip, keeps it to himself, working it on the near side. That ball takes a nasty bounce on him. He can't quite get to it. Elizalde is there. Elizalde with the tail shot, looking to set up Vargas, but it's turned all the way around by Mike Azaro. Azaro trying to reach back, can't quite get there. And Facundo backs him up. Facundo Pierce with a tail shot, setting up Magoo Lechuza can't quite find the ball, and it's backed out of danger by Elizalde, right there to Polito. Running hard to get there. Magoo makes a nice block on Miro, sending it back, and Facundo picks up the line and taking that ball back. Whoa! Not where he wanted to put that one. Watch out, spare holders. Taps the ball back in play. Now he fires a shot to the left-hand side of the field, looking to set up Polito, who's on a fresh horse. But Azaro gets there, gets that ball back, and it's picked up by Victor Vargas. Vargas, his shot. Now picked up. Facundo Pierce. He does the old fakearoo, takes that ball all the right way around, keeping it to himself, taking it the long way, checking down now. Facundo Pierce. Facundo fires a shot back to the goal mouth. It's going to need a little help from somebody, though. Coming in will be Polito Pierce. Polito with a nice open back shot into the arm of Magoo Lechuza. And Juan Martin tails that ball back over to Elizalde. Elizalde, pump fake there, leaves the ball now for Gonzalez. And it's going to be picked up. Azaro on the near side. Azaro can't quite pick that one through, so I believe we'll have a knock-in. Juan Martin Miro. Miro drags the ball back to the left. Picking up some more real estate to play with. Not being defended too hard just yet. Now Facundo coming in, putting some pressure on. And Miro releases a pass down to the left-hand side of the field. It's going to stay on the field, and Azaro's going to be the first one to get to it. Mike Azaro decides to drag that one forward with him. He gets some help from Magoo Lechuza. Lechuza comes in and picks up the man. Azaro takes it around the long way, keeping it to himself. Now Azaro being defended by Elizalde. Elizalde working hard to get to Azaro. Elizalde can't quite find that ball. Magoo is there. Magoo pumps it back up to Azaro. Azaro working hard to pick it up on the near side, doing a great job so far. Inside the 60, can he do it? Azaro on the near side, out of the air, straight on through for the goal. What a play right there, making the score now 9-7. Whoa. All right, the ball's back in. Magoo gets an near side back shot, sending it to the north, but it's going to be Juan Martin Miro there. Juan Martin. John Martin with the open back shot, trying to get it back to Polito. Polito comes in, and Magoo makes that back shot. Stolen away by Facundo. Facundo decides to keep it to himself. He's got Azaro going forward now. Facundo out of the air, tapping that ball, being defended by Polito in between about 18 goals or so. Facundo fires a next shot back up there to Miro, who slams that ball out looking for Polito Pierce. Polito picks it up. He sends Vargas forward. Polito smashing a shot, trying to get it up to Vargas. Can't quite put the wood on it. Now he's got a hold of it. Polito here is in between two black jerseys. Can't quite get back around to it. It's going to be Zacara with the open back shot. It's got some hang time on it. Now who's going to get to it? Stolen away there by Polito. And now we have it.
It's time to take over the game. It just does.
That ball straight on through for the goal, closing the gap now, making the score 9-8. Still in favor of Zacara. We're going to have to go to the IPC Oracle. So we'll be back in just a minute to go into the sixth and final chukker. All right, keep an eye on this horse of Facundo. She is awesome. That ball picked up by Zacara, fighting to get away from Polito with the hook. But it's going to be Magoo Laprida now. Pick up the ball. Laprida with the open back shot, setting up Facundo. Facundo smashes the tail shot, setting up Matias Gonzalez. Gonzalez reaching back, can't quite, takes the hook, does a nice job there. Leaving the ball for Zacara, and it's going to be Nero to turn that ball out of danger. Facundo coming in, trying to make a play on the ball. He overrides. It's going to be now Mike Zacara. Zacara leaves it. Takes some men to the ground. Now it's going to be Juan Martin Nero. Nero, he's got his guys going forward. Nero sends one down the left-hand side of the field looking for Elizalde. Elizalde drops on that play. Elizalde coming in, trying to make the play, but Facundo gets there first. And Gonzalez with a nice little back shot. Now, Polito. What a play right there. Magoo Laprida takes it away from them all. Laprida crushing that ball, getting it past midfield. It's a horse race now. Magoo Laprida letting that horse stretch out. What a nice approach shot inside the red zone. Can he do it? Magoo Laprida, what a play right there. Getting it double digits. Now making the score 10-8.
I didn't have one on.
Making Haley's OT prediction look pretty good so far. All right, the ball's back into play once again. Vargas first one to it. Victor gets the open back shot, setting up Juan Martin Nero. Nero on the near side, sends it down there looking for Polito Pierce. Polito takes his shot on goal. This one could go. Just wide, wow. So we'll have a Zacara knocking down the south end of the field. Facundo taps the ball back in play. Waiting on Zacara to come back on the field. Facundo keeping it to himself, sends Zacara forward. He crushes it right down the middle, looking for Zacara on that fresh horse. Zacara breaking away from the pack. Oh! Ball takes a bounce on him. He can't quite get there. Now it's going to be Polito and Facundo.
Yeah, center hit, I think. Center. Yeah, I believe it's center.
Calls play. Juan Martin Nero. Nero taps that ball straight down the middle. He's getting some help from Polito, keeping Facundo off of him. Juan Martin Nero now releases a ball down the middle, looking for Polito. Polito comes in, stabs that ball forward, looking to put it through, straight on through. What a nice play there, closing the gap, and now making the score 10-9. And the ball's put back into play once again. It's stopped in the front. Elizalde gets a piece of it, but it's going to be Magoo Laprida. Laprida, his shot over to Facundo. Facundo keeps that ball. Now, Facundo has it almost stolen away by Polito, but it's going to be Zacara to help out Facundo. Facundo now has the ball back. Facundo looking to make a run past Nero, but Nero gets that back shot, setting up Elizalde. Elizalde crushing one down the field, looking for one of his offensive players to come in there and make a play. It's going to be Magoo Laprida with the open back shot to the boards. And Elizalde is there once again. Elizalde can't quite get a piece of it. Facundo is there. Facundo leaves the ball now for Zacara. Mikey. Zacara gets that ball moving forward. Elizalde trying to find it. Zacara overrides. And now it's Facundo Pierce. Facundo. Facu. Keeps it to himself. Now decides to change direction on everybody and gets some help from Lechuza. Facundo can't quite get there. They all leave it for Azaro. Mike Azaro taps that ball from whoa. One hit, make it or miss it. Facundo, his shot, it's up and straight on through. Now making the score 11-9. All right, now the ball's back into play once again. Now it's picked up by Polito. Polito reaches back. He gets hooked by Azaro. And Azaro lays an open back shot, picking up his own play right here. No. He's going to leave it for Polito. Polito leaves that ball for Juan Martin Nero. Nero out of the air now. Nero trying to get back to it. And we have a whistle on the play.
Yeah, foul black.
Number 2. Polito straight on through the goal. Now only one goal separating these two teams. 2 minutes left to go. All kinds of... All right, the ball's back into play. Facundo picks it up quickly. Facundo appears. Oh, can't quite get a hold of that one. Mike Azaro comes in and what a read from Magoo right there. Magoo, Lechuza on that pretty gray horse. Getting out there, can't quite get to it. It's gonna be Facundo to pick the play up. Facundo appears, checking down now, trying to keep it away from Polito. Polito, he gets the next shot right over there to Nero. Nero sends a long one way down the field. Over to the boards, coming in hard. Victor overrides, and it's a little back shot there. Facundo appears once again. Facundo, open back shot. What a play right there. Facundo appears, picking up his own back shot. He's being chased down by Nero. Facundo in between. 18 goals. But Polito gets that ball backed around. Coming in, Elizalde picks it up. Francisco Elizalde, he's got it, keeping it to himself, sending Victor up for the pass. Elizalde tries to get it up there to Victor, can't quite get a hold of it. Coming in now, Facundo appears once again. Facundo, open back shot, puts that one into the hood of a truck. And that'll do it. Final score 11-10, and Haley's prediction
Thank you.
was
I'll
good.
give you this
So
later,
we'll
too.
see you all over on Field.